It's the final trial now on BBC One with Henry Kelly.
It's time for you to build your game. 'Cause people are coming, everyone's trying to be the best that they can when they're going for gold.
And now, let's welcome your host, Henry Kelly. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the final of this series of Going for Gold. After all the weeks of daily competitions, the semi-finals, we've arrived at the last day. We have 3 contestants already in to our Beat the Buzzer round for today, and of course we'll meet them in a moment, and we need one more to join them, which we will get in a tick when we play our elimination round. Now, you want to know what's at the end for the winner of this series of Going for Gold. Well, there's the engraved winner's silver salver, and there it is. And then, of course, there's a trip off to Hong Kong and Singapore. Let's have just a little whet of the old appetite for those people who might win that. There it is there, Hong Kong, Singapore, some pennies to put in your pocket to spend when you're out there, and you'll have an absolutely great time. Hotels, Chinese restaurants, public parks, zoos, the whole work. For the winner of this, our 10th series. And alas, I have to tell you that since this is the last programme, I won't have a question for you at the end of today's head-to-head final, but I had one the last time, and I asked you who played the role of Patsy in the comedy series. Absolutely fabulous. And it was, of course, Joanna Lumley. So somebody somewhere is getting out the bolly to put on top of the portable television set. Well, as I say, we have our 3 contestants into today's first round proper. It means that having started the final of finals with 8 contestants, we're down to 5. Let's greet them and see if we can spot who's going next into the Beat the Buzzer round on today's Going for Gold. Welcome, everybody. Let's remind ourselves briefly where our remaining contestants in the elimination round come from. They represent South Yorkshire, that's Sheila. Harriet is from Newport, Mike from Kent, Olga from Tyne and Wear, and Deborah also from South Yorkshire. Ladies and gentlemen, as it's a final day on Going for Gold, it's hands on the buzzers time. It's a series of questions, 1 point for each correct answer. The first one of you to score 2 pops across to become the 4th in the Beat the Buzzer round in the final of this series of Going for Gold. The very best of luck to all of you. As I ask you, what is my name? I am an independent nation. I consist of approximately 700 islands and more than 2,000 rock formations. Olga.
The Philippines.
Incorrect, out of the rest of the question. And more than 2... Deborah.
Indonesia.
Incorrect, out of the rest of the question. And 2,000 rock formations spread across the Tropic of Cancer. I cover an area... Newport, Harriet.
The Pacific Islands.
Incorrect, out of the rest of the question. Sheila.
The Galapagos.
Incorrect, it means Mike. You have the whole question to yourself. You may buzz in whenever you think you know the answer, or you may wait until I've given you all the information. In any event, if you wait until the end, Mike, please do remember to buzz before you give me an answer. I cover an area of about 233,000 square kilometres, and I am located off the southeast coast of Florida. My capital is Nassau on New Providence Island.
Bahamas.
The Bahamas is correct. 1 point on the board. 1 point on the board for you. And Sheila's buzzer has decided momentarily to have a life of its own. Don't worry about that, Sheila. We will cancel it for you. As I ask you to put your hands on the buzzers again, and I ask you, who am I? My name is usually associated with a collection of Greek stories. Little is known of my life, though Herodotus claims that I lived in the 6th century BC and that I was a slave. Harriet.
Aesop.
Aesop is the correct answer. 1 point. Very well played, Harriet. 1 point for you, 1 point for Mike. Hands on the buzzers again. What am I? I am a bridge that was completed in 1937. My construction involved many difficulties, frequent storms, fast waters and fog. Plus the problem, Mike.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
The Golden Gate Bridge is the correct answer, Mike. Very well done. Off you go into the Beat the Buzzer round, which means we have our 4 contestants into that part of the programme for the final of Going for Gold. And we have to say goodbye to Sheila, to Harriet, to Olga and to Deborah. Ladies, thank you very much for playing this series of Going for Gold. Bye-bye, and thanks for being with us. God bless. Bye-bye. So, I'm going to go across and start to play Beat the Buzzer. As I do, take a good look at the 4 remaining contestants in this series of Going for Gold. And today, let me remind you where they come from. They come from West Sussex, from West Yorkshire twice, and from Kent, all going for gold. Who will be the winner? Let's cheer them on with an encouraging round of applause. Now then, it's a while since we've seen Duncan Herriot from West Sussex. Remind us again, Duncan, of what you do for a living.
I'm a deputy head teacher at English Martyrs Primary School.
English Martyrs Primary School, where is that?
That's in Worthing.
In Worthing. And what age group do you cover, Duncan?
We go from rising 5s to 11.
I see. So the common rooms and the children's rooms are now watching Sir in the last 4 of Going for Gold. Duncan, in your spare time, what do you do?
A little bit of sport, not as much as I used to, and like to travel if I can. So
Right. And you have at the back of your mind the ambition to attend the Olympic Games some
I would like to attend the Olympics.
That would be great. I'd love to go to one of those myself, I must say. Duncan, thank you for being with us and Going for Gold, and good luck to you. Another one of the last 4 is Elaine Cordingley from West Yorkshire. Elaine, you have a family, have you?
Yes, I do.
How many
Yes.
children?
I've just 2.
Just
Yes.
2. Are they too old to wave at from Mum, I think?
I'll probably be terribly embarrassed, but never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Do it. Go on, Elaine. What are their names?
Heather and Philip.
OK, Heather and Philip, right. And Elaine, you work for the Inland Revenue.
I do,
and
yes.
in your spare time, Elaine?
I do amateur dramatics and singing.
Amateur dramatics and singing. OK, so watch out if there's the theatre and music come along. Elaine might be good in it. We say hello again to Anthony Brown from West Yorkshire, who is the MD of the family engineering firm and had an ambition to come on Going for Gold. And if you'd known when you started that you'd be in the last 4, you'd have said, OK, I'll take that to be going on with. And finally, snuck in there at the end, Mike Ramsden, a man of Kent, has joined contestants from West Yorkshire and West Sussex. Good luck to Mike, good luck to Anthony, good luck to Elaine, and good luck to Duncan. I need 3 of you to go into 4 in a row. The first 3 of you to score 6 points will so do, and I'll ease you in as I always do, where the questions are in categories worth 1 or 2 or 3 points, with a general knowledge question for 1 point. Formed in Oxford, name the organisation providing relief and aid to communities. Duncan.
Oxfam.
Oxfam is correct. Well played. Duncan, you're off the mark, and the category is business and industry. Select.
1, please,
1 on business
Henry.
and industry. Which company introduced the Macintosh computer in 1984, Duncan?
Apple.
Correct. 1 point. Duncan, the category is musicals. Select.
We just have 1, please,
1 again.
Henry.
OK. Who wrote the hit musical Oliver? Anthony?
Lionel Bart.
Correct answer. 1 point. Anthony, the category is British politics. Select.
2, please.
2-point question of British politics. Whom did Tony Blair beat? Duncan?
John Smith.
Incorrect. Anthony?
John Prescott.
John Prescott for the Labour leadership. As a result of the death of John Smith. Anthony, it's taken you up to 3, and the category is television.
3, please.
3, to put you in the next round. Which 60s series featured Judy the Chimp and Clarence the Lion? Duncan?
Daktari.
That's the one, Daktari. Duncan, the category is science. You're on 5. Select.
2, please,
2 on
Henry.
science. Hg is the chemical symbol for which, Duncan?
Mercury.
Mercury is correct. You're in 4 in a row. Well, Duncan. Duncan has gone through to 4 in a row. Let's have a look at the scores. Elaine has yet to score. 3 for Anthony. Mike yet to score. Hands in the buzzers, please. A general knowledge question for 1 point. What is 12 multiplied by 7? Anthony.
84.
Correct answer, taking you off to 4. Anthony, the category is air travel. Select.
2, please.
2 would put you in the next round. Which US city is served by Dulles International? Elaine?
New York.
Incorrect. Out of time. Washington in the District of Columbia. General knowledge question for 1 point. By what acronym is the Advisory, Conciliation and Arbitration Service? Anthony?
ACAS.
ACAS is correct. Takes you to 5. Anthony, the category is composers. Select.
1, please.
1 on composers to put you in the next round. Which composer created the humorous work called Carnival of the Animals? Elaine?
Saint-Saëns.
Saint-Saëns is correct. Takes you off the mark. Elaine, you're off the mark, and the category is birds. Select.
2, please.
2 on birds. The down of which sea duck is used? Mike?
The Eider duck.
The eider, that's the correct answer. You're off the mark. Mike, the category is pop music. Select.
1.
1 on pop music. Which Geordie actors' hits include Ain't No Doubt? Elaine?
Jimmy Nail.
Jimmy Nail is correct. Takes you to 2. Elaine, you're on 2, and the category is geography.
3, please.
3 on geography. Which mountain range runs for 3,200 kilometres from the Canadian province of Newfoundland? Anthony?
The Rockies.
Incorrect. Mike? Incorrect. Elaine, do you want to buzz?
Appalachian.
Appalachian is the correct answer. Takes you to 5, Elaine, and the category is mythology. Select.
1, please.
1 on mythology. In Greek myth, where was the fatal weakness of Achilles, Mike?
The heel.
The heel is correct. You're back in the hunt. Mike, you're on 3. Anthony and Elaine have both 5, and the category is flags. Select.
3.
3. Which is the only European country to feature the fleur-de-lis? Elaine?
France.
Incorrect. The fleur-de-lis on its national flag. The only European country is Bosnia-Herzegovina. General knowledge question for 1 point. Which ancient writing material was produced from a plant cultivated, Mike?
Papyrus.
Correct. You're on 4 points. You're on 4 points. Well done, Mike. Mike, you're a tenacious fighter. I can tell you from nowhere you've got up to 4, and the category is space. Select.
2.
2 to put you in the next round. In which county of England is the radio telescope, Mike?
Cheshire.
Cheshire is right, and it puts you in the next round. Jodrell Bank. Well done, Mike. Off you go to the 4 in a row round. Now then, we have a real contest in our hands here. Elaine is on 5, Anthony is on 5, and here's a general knowledge question for 1 point. What name is given to the large veins found in the neck? Elaine?
Jugular.
That's the correct answer. You're in the next round. Fairly well played, Elaine. Well, Anthony, you looked as if you were home and dry into 4 in a row there with 5 points on the board before Mike or Elaine had even scored. Anthony, we're very sorry to lose you. Take our best wishes back, particularly to your mum and dad, because I know you were doing the show especially for them, and we're delighted to have had you. Right now, it's time. We're down to the last 3 in this year's Going for Gold. They're about to play 4 in a row. You're about to have a look at the details of the prize.
Our series champion can marvel at the modern architecture of Hong Kong, alongside the ever-faithful Star Ferry, still the most attractive way to reach the island from Kowloon side. With over 6,000 restaurants, not only is Hong Kong the culinary capital of the world, but it caters for every taste, with surely the greatest selection of Oriental foods in the world. Then it's on to see the lion dancers in the Lion City, Singapore, with its wealth of attractions and traditions. Wherever you go, this tropical island offers bargains galore. It's a shopper's paradise. Relax and enjoy what Singapore has to offer. Its colours, its contrasts, its cuisines, its cultures. The perfect end to the perfect holiday.
So, in this series of Going for Gold are Duncan, Mike and Elaine. Duncan, you got into the 4 in a row round first. The choice is yours first. Will it be entertainment, leaders, mythology or science? Duncan, select.
Science, please.
Science.
Henry.
Duncan, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round on science? It's you against the clock for 40 seconds to see if you can give me 4 correct answers. Duncan, are you ready and happy to play?
I am, Henry.
Please put 40 seconds on the clock for Duncan. There they go now. He has chosen science, and on that subject, your time starts now. Which of the sciences of physics, chemistry and biology is not a Nobel Prize category?
Biology.
Correct. How many carbon atoms are contained in the group of hydrocarbons known as octanes?
8.
Correct. What are produced by the lacrimal glands in humans?
Tears.
Correct. Named after a French Nobel Prize winner, which unit used to measure radioactivity has the symbol BQ?
Pass.
Becquerel. Which silvery white metal has the chemical symbol PT?
Platinum.
Correct. The salts consisting of hydrated magnesium sulfate are more commonly known by what name?
Tear glands.
No, Epsom salts. In which organ of the body is the hormone insulin produced?
The pancreas.
Correct answer. Out of time, and you'd put 3 on the board, Duncan. It might be enough. Now then, Mike, what'll it be? Entertainment, leaders or mythology?
Mythology.
Mythology. Mike, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round? Duncan has put a good but not a maximum score on the board with 3 points. Mike, are you ready and happy to play?
I am indeed.
Good man. Let's put 40 seconds on the clock for Mike. There they go now. He has chosen mythology. And on that subject, your time starts now. In Greek myth, the giant Cyclops had how many eyes?
1.
Correct. Of which ancient civilization was Seth a god?
Egypt.
Correct. After Pandora opened the box containing all human ills, what was
Hope.
left within? Correct. In Jewish legend, what is the name of the man-made monster brought to life by supernatural means?
The Golem.
That's the correct answer. 4 in a row. Well done, Mike. Very well played. Very, very well played indeed, Mike. There were a couple of tough ones in there, and did you not blink even once. Elaine, you're left with entertainment or leaders?
Leaders.
Leaders. Elaine, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round? You against the clock for 40 seconds. You need 4 in a row to join Mike in the final, 3 in a row to tie break with Duncan. Elaine, are you ready and happy to play?
Yes.
Right, let's put 40 seconds on the clock for Elaine. There they go now. She has chosen leaders, and on that subject, your time starts now. Which Roman leader is famous for the saying, Veni, Vidi, Vici?
Julius Caesar.
Correct. Which American band leader disappeared in 1944 on
Glenn Miller.
Correct. Name the son of Leopold III who became King of Belgium.
Baudouin.
Correct. How many popes have been called John?
23.
Correct answer. 4 in a row. Well done. Very well done indeed. Okay. Well, there you go. That means that for today in this series of Going for Gold, we have to say goodbye to Duncan Harriott, who goes back down to West Sussex. But you can be a very proud and happy young man. Yeah. You're 3rd out of all the contestants that we had after 60 programmes. You should be dead chuffed with yourself. Duncan, you've been a delight to have, and thank you for being with us. Bye-bye. Well, Kent versus Yorkshire. Goodness gracious me. Mike put 4 in a row, so did Elaine. That means Mike goes into the round first. Stands on my left side. Elaine will be on the right. Mike and Elaine, please follow me for the final of Going for Gold, and why don't you come too? Thank you very much indeed. So here we are, the final of this series of Going for Gold. After all our daily heats and our semi-finals, etc., etc., it boils down to a fight between Kent and Shipley in West Yorkshire. Mike Ramsden here on my left and Elaine Cordingley. Mike, you got into the round first, so the first choice is up to you. I look at the cards and they tell me the category is cinema. The clue is on the screen for you watching at home. Mike, on cinema, play or pass?
I'll play.
You take control of the game in the 4 zone on cinema. Good luck to both contestants, and your time starts now. I am a film that has received praise from critics and gained tremendous commercial success. A winner of the Oscar for Best Picture, my star won the Best Actor Oscar, and Robert Zemeckis, my director, picked up the award for Best Director. I tell the story of a simple man who, through many coincidences, manages to become a war hero, football star and tycoon. Starring Tom Hanks, I was looking for Forrest Gump. We beat you on the first one. Mike, you have the choice yet again. Clothes and fashion is the category. The clue is on the screen for you watching at home. Mike, play or pass?
I'll take it again.
You'll
please.
take it again. You have control of clothes and fashion in the 4 zone, and your time starts now. I am an item of clothing that was developed in France. Originally, I was a pair of trousers for French workmen, but today, Mike.
Culottes.
Culottes is the correct answer. Well played. Well done indeed, Mike. Puts you on 4 points. Elaine, you're playing catch-up. The category is cities. The clue is on the screen for you watching at home. Elaine, on cities, play or pass?
Play.
You take cities in the 4 zone and your time starts now. I am a city in northern England that grew from a village called Escafeld in the Domesday Book. I lie in the Pennine Highlands by the River Don. From medieval...
Sheffield.
Sheffield is the correct answer. Takes you to 7. Takes you to 7. Elaine, you're playing catch-up. He is beginning to race towards the championship here and Going for Gold. Elaine, you're playing catch-up. The category is inventions. The clue is on the screen for you watching at home. On inventions, play or pass?
Pass, please.
Pass. Inventions. Over to Mike, who has the 4 zone where a correct answer, and he's this series champion, and your time starts now. I am an invention that has 2 types. My first is the solid or cushion variety, in which I carry the load, absorb shocks, and resist cutting and abrasion. My second is the pneumatic for Elaine.
Brakes.
Incorrect. It means, Mike, you have control of the game. Time passes to you and continues now. In which the load, Mike?
The tyre.
The tyre is correct. It means we've won Going for Gold. Very, very well played, Mike. Congratulations to you. Hard luck, Elaine. Well, that is absolutely fantastic. I've just heard Mike Ramsden say, I don't believe it. Well, you better believe it, buddy, because you've 10 points on the board. You were absolutely... I don't think, Elaine Cordingley, you can have any... empty-handed, because for you, our runner-up, we have the Going for Gold hamper, the details in there, and £500 worth of air miles. Elaine, congratulations to you. A special surprise. Well done. Well done. But what about this for our winner? Mike, here's your Going for Gold Series Champion 1996 Silver Salver. And congratulations to you. And here is an envelope with the details in it of what the champion of this series gets. Not only that salver, he goes to Hong Kong and Singapore, and the pennies that we put in your pocket amount to £1,000 to do with what you like out there, Mike. Congratulations to you. Another big cheer for both of our finalists. Absolutely great. And now, to congratulate them, can I invite in our other contestants who took part in the final. There's Harriet, Sheila and Olga. There's Duncan, Deborah and Anthony. Congratulations to all of you. Hard luck to Elaine. Thanks very much to everybody. And congratulations again, Mike. Well, there you go now. That's the end of this series of Going for Gold. Mike, are you looking forward to that trip?
I am indeed looking forward to it.
And there's a lot of people down there in Kent and a lot of your buddies, I suppose, joining the queue now to see who goes with you.
There will indeed.
Absolutely. My goodness, what a powerful position to be in. We're delighted that you were with us in this series of Going for Gold, please, and I hope you enjoyed it very much. Until the next series, from all of us, goodbye, and thank you very much. Bye-bye. Well done, man.